to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium, as we'll see a team from the American, the UAB Blazers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Blazers will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So USF's offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. RPO complete to open the drive. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. To the air, it's Mooney. Got it in the middle, it's Isaac. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Hauls it in, looking for space. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Blazers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
First and goal, UAB.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The Blazers will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Runs through the tackle. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got second and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got third and goal coming up, and if you want to go for it on fourth.
Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Brown will throw it. A shot toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. Nestled just inside that right upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out. It's Nimrod. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Give to the running back. Got the first down and more. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Running to Green. Turning it on. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulls.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Temple is ahead right now in South Philly, but this game is a long way from being over. Better hold off on the run to Geno's for the time being. They are up by 7 over Florida Atlantic. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Brown wants to pass. Gets rid of it. With the catch, it's Hooks. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Blazers are in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Wide open space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Blazers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Slips through the line. He smashes his way through again. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Neither team's wasted time putting points on the board. They've got it back, down 14-10. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
The Blazers in a good spot here with second and short. Brown will throw it. Going over the top. And it's picked off at the goal line. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're off to a really strong start and operating with a 14-10 lead. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Tried to get them a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. Fighting to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Finding an escape route. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line.
First and 10.
Pulls it, fired complete. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Gonna run it. It's Collins. At midfield, he's got room. He's loose. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
At the 11-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
Brown wants to pass. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. To the ground with the back. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Both teams made no secret. They wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man, it's Singleton. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got a man in the middle. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. And the Bulls, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. A first down run in the red zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Now it's third and goal. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown, USF! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line, paving holes, continue to feed this man the ball.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
UAB 12.
Coming out with it, it's Holmes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Brings up second down.
The give to the back. Nice move to keep running. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's first and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Bishop. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It'll be 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. Pocket breaking down. Snagged out of the air. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. And the Blazers will bring the punt team onto the field. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Grab behind the line. It's Sullivan. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back on the option, the give. Oh, he's got some space. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Yeah, this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Bulls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give on the counter. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Caught in the backfield. It's Isaac. Spins away from the defense. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
He'll try to tack on 1 more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
28, UAB 12.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Holmes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Brown wants to pass. Throws to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Collins. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. To the air on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the back. Makes a man miss. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Blazers come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. He'll keep it on the sneak. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45.
Man, let's not make football hard. The quarterback sneak has worked, and it continues to work. Keep using it until they stop it on those short yardage plays.
And the Blazers are on the move. Out of the gun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wants to fire on second down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Blazers will punt this one away. What a terrible, terrible shame. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game one, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
And the Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Mooney. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now third down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Bulls will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner goes down. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Snags it inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes, but 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. The official says no good. Looking for a little juice and energy with a field goal. You don't get it, guys. You're still down by 16. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw. It's Mooney. He's got him. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Bulls, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
On the play. Second down coming up.
Off play action. Under fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
The Bulls will line up to kick off and start the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Trying to set the tone with the run. Fighting off the defender.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And the Blazers want to move quickly. Back to the ground with the running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Using his legs, it's Collins. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blazers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. They booted away on fourth down. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Mooney. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Brings up second down.
Now the play fake. Rushes on him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Bulls decide to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Lost one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll give it to Johnson. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play action fake. They get to him as he throws. Soft spot in the middle. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Looking for a man. It's Mooney. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
And the Bulls line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They'll go to the ground. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UAB.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Brown will throw it into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. They're down just 8. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. From the gun, the ground game. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. On the run, it's Isaac. There he goes. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sullivan. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Leaves it with the back. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Bulls with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Bring in the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Finds his man. It's Singleton. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Bulls will hustle to the line. Looking to throw, it's Mooney. They're working that left side. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Brings up second down.
To the air on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Isaac. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
The Bulls trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Second down, he'll throw it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
In that second down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Mooney. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. Quick strike through the air from the score. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Toledo is up big right now, and what's shaping up to be a blowout those Rockets fans will remember for some time. They're up by 27 over Western Michigan. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off for the third time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And these edge rushers, man, they're so athletic nowadays. They can get to the quarterback, bend that corner so quickly, get him on the ground before he knows what hits him. How about that defensive end and that speed off the edge?
And the Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Mooney. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he crushes it right through the uprights. It's good from 59.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the middle. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Collins. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Brown wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
36. Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Got his man downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Blazers have their offense in high gear. The give from the gun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Pulls it in. It's Hooks. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Rides the back and leaves it. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Chucked it away just as he was hit. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Blazers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Blazers want to crank the tempo. Brown will throw it. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. 3 wideouts to the right on 2nd and 8. The give to the tailback. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. The Bulls send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Looking for running room, he'll get it. 43. Before he stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. The give on the counter. Gets it past the marker. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. UAB. The inside handoff. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The clock is still running and they have to get everybody lined up. Brown wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. grabbed in the middle. It's Ferguson. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move.
Timeout, UAB.
Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Blazers headed quickly to the line. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. The Blazers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll run for it on third and short. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be... breaks into the open. Past the 50. He's inside the 40. The 20. Inside the... touchdown balls. And the route is on. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Fielded in the end zone. It's Holmes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Behind the chains now on second and long. Brown will throw it. That's caught. It's Hooks. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game.
UAB.
On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and